question on the table to start off Factor Crap, guys, and this is the game changer for the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys just made a bold move acquiring wide receiver George Pickens from the Pittsburgh Steelers in a trade last week. This deal does include a 2026 third-round draft pick and a 2027 fifth-round draft pick and a 2026 sixth-round draft pick coming back to Dallas. Now, CeeDee Lamb, guys, is already an established Pro Bowl quarterback, and the Dallas Cowboys have been searching for that number 2 wide receiver to complement him for many, many years. But, guys, the question of the day is, guys, fact or crap, does George Pickens make the Dallas Cowboys a Super Bowl team? Let's break it down. The facts are, guys, that the George Pickens gives the Dallas Cowboys the best wide receiver duo they have had since CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper paired back in 2020-2021. George Pickens had a solid 2024 campaign with the Pittsburgh Steelers, posting 59 catches for 900 yards and 3 tutties. He's proven he can be a reliable weapon with Dak Prescott back healthy after missing the last 9 games of 2024. You got a dangerous passing attack brewing in Dallas. With CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens, you can argue that the Cowboys now have the most dynamic duo wide receiver tandem in the NFL. This could absolutely elevate their offense, making them a much dangerous team when it comes to competing for the Super Bowl. But then on the crap side of things, right? George Pickens certainly has potential, but let's not forget that he has maturity issues. We saw him get flagged twice for unsportsmanlike conduct in a win over the Cincinnati Bengals that involved a scuffle with the Browns quarterback Greg Newsome as well. Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin himself even called him out, saying he needs to, quote, grow up. These emotional outbursts might be a red flag. If Pickens can't get his head right, he may not even live up to the expectations in Dallas. Plus, while he did have a solid 2024 campaign, he still hasn't consistently proven he's a game-changing at the level that the Cowboys need to push for a Super Bowl. But, factor crap, guys, does George Pickens make the Dallas Cowboys a Super Bowl caliber team? Guys, George Pickens could help the Dallas Cowboys take the next step. But it's going to depend on him maturing on both as a player and a person. The potential is there, but for now, let's say they need to see more consistency from him on and off the field before we start calling the Cowboys a Super Bowl favorite. Now, just because of this trade, I'm going to say for right now, it is a crap for me. But what do you guys think? Fact or crap? Does this trade make the Dallas Cowboys a Super Bowl team? Old Man River says crap. Crap. He says, hey, don't forget about my Lions. Let's Go Sports says crap. Super talented receiver and really good, but Dallas isn't there yet. Isn't there yet overall as a team. He might bring drama. He's just not a Jamar Chase or a Justin Jefferson. He's still a great player though. He is a number 2 receiver, and will be the best number 2 receiver in the NFL. Let's Go Sports. But you are right. Let's slow it down, baby, right? Real McCoy says Pickens isn't a cure-all. Cowboys have other issues. They addressed those issues in the draft, though, real McCoy. Let me be devil's advocate, right? The issue with Dallas Cowboys season last year was the running back situation. The running back room was terrible. Terrible. The worst in the NFL. I can say it. But I think they drafted 2 quality guys. They picked up 2 quality guys as well. Miles Sanders and Williams, right? They potentially could have a very, very good running back room, which takes pressure off of CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens and Dak Prescott, which in returns take pressure off of that defense. Now, Pickens is not a cure-all, but the draft helped them a lot as well. Let's Go Sports says if they can sign him to a long-term extension, that this duo is lethal. Maybe fact for the future, but right now it's still a crap. So can we revisit this? Can we put a pin in it? Right? Can we put a pin in it to like week 8? You know, mid October-ish? Can we start talking about this Dallas Cowboys as let's revisit this? I think we can. James Frank says maybe his attitude was just because he hated being in Pittsburgh. I'll say crap, but definitely will be a help to make the team better. I don't understand how he doesn't. make the team better, right? But hey, it is what it is. But I think we're all kind of in agreement here. We need to slow it down. Dallas Cowboys got better. They improved. But we need to slow it down, baby. We got to give them a little bit of crap. But let's move on to